Hi there, it's Nicole McGurk from Mama Elephant, and today I'm going to share with you a card featuring the Hello script die. This is a new die for April 2014, and with this Hello script I'm also showing a whole bunch of little critters from all kinds of different Mama Elephant stamp sets. The first thing I did was stamp all of my images or critters to go with the script greeting. I'm using the panda from Pandemonium, then I'm the chick and the bird from Just Hatched, and the bunny from Honey Bunny, the sitting bunny from Honey Bunny, and another little bird image from the Love Quotes stamp set. And when I had originally kind of thought about what I wanted to do with this card, I thought it would be cute to put a whole little row of characters surrounding the script die cut greeting. And I simply chose a bunch of the images that I thought fit together as far as in scale and size and would fit around the greeting on the front of my card if it was set up horizontally. So once I have those stamped, I'm going to color them in with some Prismacolor colored pencils. Just doing a little blending and shading, and then I will blend all of that out with some Gamsol, which is the odorless mineral spirits, and it just smooths out those pencil lines for a really lovely finished result. And I'm coloring all of these in. I chose a lot of these as well because they all have coordinating dies that go with them. So it makes it really quick and easy. There's no fussy cutting involved. And the thing about this particular card is the idea for it kind of snowballed. Originally I just thought the Hello script would be cute with the little characters on either side of it and maybe stamp a little additional greeting. And while that was great and fine, I had seen the phrase "You crack me up" from the Just Hatched Mama Elephant stamp set, and I thought that the greeting "Hello, you crack me up" was really cute and fun. And then all of the little accessory stamps and now coordinating dies that go with Honey Bunny, I thought would be fun to accessorize all of the little characters. So what started out as a simple little row of cute little images with a script hello greeting kind of turned into this cute, really cute border with these dressed up critters. So it's just one of those things that as you get to working on it, you think of more and more ideas, and so it was really fun to create. I could see doing this for lots and lots of different types of cards. And this card works well for really almost anyone. That's another really fun thing about this particular card. After I have all of my coloring and blending and shading done, I am going to take the coordinating dies that I was talking about and just place them right over those images. And I like to use a little post-it tape to hold the die in place when I'm running it through the die cut machine. I'm going to color this last one. I had forgotten to color him, so I'm going to fill him in. But I use the post-it tape, I run it through the Big Shot. That way it holds it in place. The die doesn't shift and ruin all of that coloring that I did when I run it through the die cutting machine rather. So just finish coloring my last little image here. Then I will run all those through real quick. So once I have all of my images die cut, I am ready to start putting my card together. And my original thought had been to use some pattern paper behind the vellum, but I changed my mind when I decided to accessorize all of these images so much because I really felt like maybe that was a little too much and it took away from the overall look of the stamping and the die cut greeting. I didn't think it kind of popped as well as it could. So I'm actually just going to stick to cardstock and vellum for the base of my card. You can see how easy it is with the coordinating dies. I think I've gotten so spoiled. I love that there's coordinating dies for so many of the stamps now. And there was one of my bunnies that I colored originally, but he didn't really match with what I was wanting to do, so I just set him aside for another project. Now I layered my vellum right over my white cardstock, and I used the new Speech Trio dies. I used the straight border with the cute little tab there. I die cut them at the same time because I am going to overlay the vellum over this in the finished card, and I wanted it to line up perfectly, so it made it real easy to run them through together. Then I'm going to take that same piece and use the Landscape Trio scallop border there to die cut the top edge. This will give me a fun little kind of cloud looking border at the top, and then that speech bubble or border look along the bottom. Now the hello die, you can see the size here really well because the card there is sized as to the width of a standard size card at 5.5 inches. So it's a nice big die cut. And I ended up die cutting this from the slate Simon Says stamp cardstock 5 times. I'm going to glue them back to back to give it a more chipboard look, a more substantial die cut presence on my card. Especially with so much going on, I really wanted it to stand out. So you can see a little bit there that it's much more substantial. Now here is where I was talking about accessorizing. I added several of the accessories already to the little critters and characters, those cute little mustaches that I adorned with some Wink of Stella black glitter pin just right over the black stamping. And then I stamped the little eyeglass piece on vellum and die cut it out with the coordinating die and placed it over the eye. I love how you can see through the vellum, so I think that's a really fun way to use that particular piece. And I'm using lots of Wink of Stella glitter pin accents on the accessories as well to decorate them. I'm going to add a little zig glue pin just to the back behind anything that's on that vellum to secure that piece to the white cardstock border or piece that I have behind that. And I am going to go ahead and die cut just a few more things. I see that I kind of messed up his mustache. Fix it a little bit there. I'm going to add a little bow tie to the bunny and things like that. So I'm just, at a certain point I just had to stop. But there are so many fun little accessories, and they really will work with more than just the Honey Bunny stamp set. So I think that's so fun. Now once I have all of these adorned and decorated and glittered and all of that, I'm ready to start putting the rest of my card together, which is really simple. I'm going to use a little foam adhesive right behind that white cardstock piece only. Just finding creative ways to hide my adhesive since that vellum is on the foreground there, or what everything is attached to. Just adding a couple little pieces to it, those clouds or scallops that stick up a little higher to give it a little more stability. Then I stamped You Crack Me Up from Just Hatched right under there where the little thought bubble arrow goes. And then I thought it would be fun to add an additional stamped hello with this little thought bubble from Everyday Greetings. So I'll pop that on the top of my card. I will add a little bit of confetti that's all die cut using the Mama Elephant confetti die. This is all confetti that I just store in little plastic containers. I've die cut it previously, and I save all those little pieces because they make great finishing touches for all kinds of projects. I'll attach those and the card is finished. I hope you've enjoyed this card showcasing the Mama Elephant Hello Script Creative Cuts die, as well as other coordinating dies that go with Mama Elephant stamp sets. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.